Hey everyone, it's Bree and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the Bella Boulevard creative team, and this week is Cutouts Week. Now if you're not familiar with the Bella Boulevard cutouts, they are pre-cut cut files that get sent to you just like this. They are an entire full cut file. Sometimes there are multiple cut files in the different cutout choices, but this one is called pie charts, and it comes just like this, and it also comes with templates as well as instructions. So you can basically cut these little templates out and trace and then cut, or you can cut them out and then cut along with your pattern paper at the same time. So it does come with instructions, as well as you can obviously do whatever works for you, but it also includes those, which is super helpful. So here are the different cutouts that Bella Boulevard covers or carries. That one right there was family and friends. The first one was pie charts. This one is a Halloween one. Super cute. This is a December one for Christmas. And see, there are multiple cutouts in each package. This one has 3. This one has a full sheet of the hearts that you can leave as is, or you can back certain ones. This one has a title with some hearts on the side. This one has the title with some stars. Here's some rainbow, or a rainbow and some clouds. This has some beautiful florals on it. Here are some additional Christmas ones. I believe these ones were released last year, I believe, and I end up using one of these. So here is this Winter Wonderland one with all the snowflakes. This is the one I used for my project. This one is called Christmas, and it comes with a bunch in that package. And then, of course, this last one, which is Santa's Little Helpers. So I'm going to leave this on my desk, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on my layout. These cutouts are awesome. They are perfect if you don't own a die cutting machine, but say you already own a die cutting machine and you're short on time, or you just don't want to fuss with your machine, or, having to get in the software and do all that. These are perfect. Like, the work is already done for you. All you have to do is back it and get started on the rest of your layout. So I highly recommend them. They are awesome and just nice to have on hand because they're super convenient. So I am working with the Fa La La collection, which is a new collection by Bella, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is so fun. It not only has your traditional Christmas colors, but it also has your non-traditional colors. Like, it's got the blues and the pinks and the yellows. It's just so fun. And I absolutely had such a great time creating this layout. So I'm going through the pattern papers in the collection, and I'm backing this cutout. And the technique I'm using today is I'm just flipping over the cutout, and I'm tracing either the inside or the outside of the letter. It kind of just depends on where I'm tracing the paper at, because sometimes you want a specific pattern to show up, so you kind of have to adjust how you trace and cut your backing pieces. So the papers that I'm using from this collection to back the cutouts are Deck the Halls, All I Want for Christmas, let's see, Dear Santa, what other ones? Daily Details, Hot Chocolate Weather, Candy Striper, and Christmas Village. So I selected a wide variety of pattern papers. I wanted to put in certain colors, like the blue and the pinks and some of the trees and the greens and the reds. So I'm being careful as to where I put each pattern to make sure that the colors are evenly distributed and really nice, and it flows all nicely together. So here is a completed backed cutout for you right there. I think it's so fun, and I chose a white cardstock for the base of my layout. I wanted everything to pop off the page, but I did want it to have some color underneath it as well. So I kind of went back and forth about, okay, should I do mixed media, or should I go ahead and do some thread? So I opted for the thread version so that I could have the colors, but I also wanted to create an extra layer of texture and added interest on my page. So what I did was I ran it through my sewing machine using maybe 5 or 6 different colors of thread that matched the collection, and I went on a diagonal line, and I did a running stitch and then a back stitch just to create that messy look. And I love how it turned out. It's just something simple but something fun. So you look at it and it's not just I don't know how to explain it. It's just extra texture and an extra I don't even know, but it just looks so fun. I'm having a hard time explaining it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm super pleased that I went with the thread option because it's just super, super fun. So I popped the entire cutout on some foam tape as well as my photo. I backed my photo with a few pattern papers in the collection, the scraps from when I backed the cutout. And now I'm working on my title. I'm using the Aria Alphas in Guacamole, Peep, Macintosh, and Bell Pepper. And I'm just adding on to my title. Since my cutout is my title, my full title will be Christmas Countdown. This photo is of my son and my 2 dogs. My son is helping my dogs open their advent calendars, so it's probably my dog's favorite thing to do every day because they get a little treat. And I picked it up at Sam's like last month, and so we've had so much fun with it. The last project I did, I used the Fa La La collection, and I created a layout, and I was documenting my kids having their advent calendars, like chocolate and stuff. So I thought this would be so fun to document this photo of my dogs getting, their treats for their advent calendars. So we are on official Christmas countdown. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. If you're watching this, it is Christmas Eve. And, it's a lot of excitement and fun leading up to this actual day, which is tomorrow, obviously. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. And I've truly enjoyed scrapping a lot of Christmas memories the last few weeks. So I really had a fun time working with this Fa La La collection. And I kind of want to still work with it because it's so fun. And so yeah, I may have to scrap a few other layouts after Christmas just to, so I can use it a little bit more. I'm not quite ready to say goodbye to it yet. All right, so I've pulled out the Bella Pops from this collection, and I kind of had a hard time choosing which ones I was going to use. I really wanted to add the Christmas tree, but then I thought maybe the Santa. I did think about adding the reindeer, but then it added like an element of brown, which I didn't have on my layout. And, now that I look at it, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal if I added it, but I kind of wanted to stick with the same colors. So I did, in the end, use the Santa, and now I'm just going through the ephemera icons, creating some layers and little clusters, and that little group of trees that I added right underneath my photo and on top of the title, they fit perfectly in the letters of my, the word countdown, and I thought it couldn't have been a more perfect piece for that little section right there. So I thought it was super cute, and it kind of fit perfectly where it, I planned it, and I just love when things happen like that. All right, so I'm almost done with this layout. I am pulling out the epoxy stickers from the collection. These are the epoxy shapes, and I'm going to add a few flowers. I was going to say flowers and then florals at the same time, so got a little tongue-tied, as usual. I mean, surprise, surprise. So to finish it off, I am pulling out these matte enamels, which is a festive mix, and I'm going to sprinkle those on, and here's a little up-close shot. Thank you so much for stopping by today and watching my process. Here is the final layout. I love how this turned out and how it came together. It was super fun. I will have a link below to the Bella Boulevard shop and a place where you can find the Bella cutouts if you're interested. These are so fun. I have some other final photos here. I did take a lot so you guys can take a look at everything that I created. But yeah, thank you so much for commenting, watching, and subscribing. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas holiday, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.